very unique place to live. Not a whole lot of people, only 300 people are generally in town. But it's a nice place to live. You get beautiful sunsets, sunrises. The landscape is something else.
Our airplanes will be in the high Arctic on the same day as they're in southern Canada. And some might call it an exotic environment or an austere environment, but it's definitely it's where we're comfortable.
The landscape is amazing. Summer, even winter, like you go up and it looks like an Arctic desert. Half the places you fly in the winter, all you see is ice and snow.
We have one airline flying into this community and no other. You know, there's no other airlines that are flying in this place. So yeah, they are our lifeline.
Our scheduled services fly daily from Yellowknife to Wekwity, Wati, Gamity, Litsuke, Fort Simpson and Hay River. We increased our scheduled services by probably 20 flights a week during the pandemic, just to support the communities, make sure that while the community members were at home, they could still get their groceries and their medication and birthday cakes. Typically, Air Tindi is the only provider of those things. It's a base of flying to the communities, first and foremost, supporting the Indigenous supply chain, air ambulance work, and also the backbone, which is the exploration, tourism flights, and the like.
I like how at Air Tindi you have to load your airplane. I like the well-rounded aspect of it, and that's unique to Air Tindi. Like at WestJet or Air Canada, you're just flying passengers around, so I like the challenge.
You will never find an Air Tindi pilot that won't load a plane with the client or unload a plane with the client.
We fly the bag out of these all summer, so in the wintertime they get beat up and we got to come back and completely rebuild them, get them brand new, get them back online, get them ready for the next summer so we can send them back out.
So what we do here in stores is we're the hub. We support the maintenance team with the pulling of the parts here.
This is our shipping table. We usually have our unserviceable items. These are ready to go back into the inventory. The green tags with the serviceable one and the red tags with the unserviceable one. So a lot of product you can find here from A to Z, whatever you needed for the aircraft.
We're in the OCC, which is the Operational Control Center for Air Tindi. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Because of our medevac program, we actually never close.
So this is Thaita Nana. This is land of the ancestors here in our beautiful God's country. So that being said, with the only airline that flies into here, it is huge.
It's a huge logistics thing that goes on, you know, constant communication. Your day revolves around it, but that's how you get food into these communities.
For an example, if my skidoo broke down and there's a charter, hey, let's get it on the charter. That will save you a lot of money. That's where Air Tindi comes in and it's helpful.
There's tourism. Last year on skis, we hauled loads of bear-proof garbage cans into Nahanni National Park and landed on the frozen river.
We're licensed for 35 people, 35 guests. With that number of accommodation, we've got to do lots of marketing to fill it up. Float planes in summer or ski planes in winter are really most of our access. For a lot of people, it's the first time that they've been on a ski plane, or in the summer a float plane. So that in itself is a big adventure. So they're really an integral partner of Blatchford and the ongoing success.
Drilling companies and exploration companies, if there's exploration drilling going on, will be the guys that fly in.
Air Tindi have been our exclusive user since they started in '88. We use them because their backbone of this company is mining and exploration, and the Twin Otter has been such a huge credit to this industry.
Wekwity is 120 miles north of Yellowknife, and population is about 150. Nitletadzit hat good swati. Itlizant haket hat it's Nadik isn't Kaduna Nide, Ligeti, to Asina Digedi again with the smack and Nigide. This is good Sagedits on Lizzie. Go his lay Hontran Nagede, Kuyan Gameti, Wati, Titsuk, and Titso. Kilini, Alesi, Netlet Outra, good swati. I love everybody there, like, we're big family, one big family.
It's part of who we are, and you share laughs, you share the cold, you share all sorts of things while you're flying the aircraft, fixing the aircraft.
A lot of it is the older people mentoring the younger people. the younger people not being afraid to speak up and ask questions. They're not intimidated. That's a strong part of the culture that is invaluable in this business.
It's a small place. We all know each other. We all get along. I see employees at the bar, at the ice castle, out on the water paddling, out camping. So even outside of work, we continue to see each other. We all work together. I want to make sure my friends that fly have the safest airplanes to go out in.
Safety is something we're all passionate about. It's my background, making sure that we have the strongest procedures, strongest training that we can possibly do. But the fact is, we bring in people at the start of their careers at Air Tindi, and they might last 25, 30 years, or they might only stay at Air Tindi for 6 years. But our goal is for their time at Air Tindi to be safe, to be trained well, and to set themselves up for the rest of their career. My wife, who's also in aviation, was hesitant, and she came up here, and I think she's probably one of the biggest advocates for life in Yellowknife.
It's about lifestyle. It's really about a relaxed environment and a close-knit family and a really nice community feeling.
One of the reasons why I came up to Yellowknife was to experience the adventure and the diversity of what the North provides. And when I came here, I also found community, and I found family, and I found a network of people that are here to work as a common goal to create jobs and sustainability within the North.
I can tell you under Chris Reynolds, it's just a tremendously run operation and a fun group to work with.
Culture is very important. Fostering that sense of family is very important. And I'm proud to be here with these people. It makes it enjoyable coming to work every day.
It's the first time in a long time that I can honestly say that our revenue goals and flight hour goals for next year are already, the box is checked. We're good. We'll watch ourselves, we'll watch our competition, we'll make sure we're doing the right thing. But it is exciting, and COVID brought that on. I never would have guessed it in the first few months that's the way it would have turned out, but it did.